This is solving for an unknown, problem 7. When trying to determine the position of a ball in the Earth's gravitational field, the student came up with this equation. Solve the equation for the position of the ball, y. Right here. Solve that equation for y. Those two terms both can be cleaned up a little bit, so let's multiply them out. We have 2.24 meters per second quantity squared. And that is, if we square the number, we get 5.018, roughly. And if we square the units, we get meters squared per second squared. So we did that. The next term is much simpler. We just got to put the 2 in there. So 2 times 10 meters per second squared negative is minus 20 meters per second squared, y. Okay, so now we have simpler version. There are a number of ways to proceed here. I would add 20 meters per second squared y to both sides. Just add this quantity to both sides of the equation like this. Now we have 0 plus 20 meters per second squared y. That's 20 meters per second squared y. And then these two terms add to 0. So now we have this. And now to solve for y, we just divide by 20 meters per second squared on both sides. Like that. So the left-hand side is clearly just y. What's the right-hand side? It's got a lot of units there. There it is. Maybe you know what the unit is. Maybe you know it's obviously meters if you've done a few thousand of these. And the number you can just use to get a calculator, but let's be careful with the units. And we're going to multiply the top and the bottom by the fraction second squared over meters, just so we can eliminate the unit on the bottom. So top and the bottom, second squared over meters, second squared over meters, divided by second squared over meters is 1, so we didn't change anything. The bottom, everything goes away. Meters cancel, second squared cancel. On the top, second squared cancel. We have meters squared over meters. That's just meters. So the answer is 5.018 divided by 20 meters. So now push the buttons on the calculator, 0.251 meters. That's the answer.